Hey everybody, Lisa from Lisa Bug Fitness and Yoga, and I'm a little bit behind on my knee replacement update. Today is Thursday, October 5th. I am at 17 days post-op. So last message I sent out was at 7 days. So I've gotten 10 more days under my belt. So I wanted to give you an update on how I'm doing. So that first week, super painful. I know you could hear that in my voice. It was an excruciatingly painful week. Week 2 was a horrible pain week. I take that as a little less than excruciating. And now as I'm in the first couple days of week 3, it's dropped down to terrible pain. So I've gone from excruciating to horrible to terrible. So I'm hoping next week is just bad. So it is better though, I have to tell you, than when I left the message 7 days post-op. My pain is better. And when I left you the message before, I mentioned that I had gone from a walker to crutches to cane by day 3. Well, when I went into physical therapy with my cane, my PT, Shania, I just love her. She's so sweet, really young gal. She's great. We fit so good. She said, go back to the crutches. You're not walking properly with the cane. And I agreed with her. So I've been back on crutches now. And that just helps me to ambulate properly, not to lean onto one side on the cane. I'm able to extend my leg forward, shift my body weight, push off, stride through a little bit better with the crutches. So I'm still having difficulty with flexion, with bending my knee. So Monday, 3 days ago, I went in for my 2-week post-op appointment and got my stitches out. So on the last video, I didn't show you what my incision really looked like with the stitches, but boy, it was kind of Frankensteinish. It was pretty gnarly. But they took the staples out. I had about 42 to 44 staples because my incision is really long. So about 44 staples, and then they put Steri-Strips on it. The removal of the staples wasn't too bad. A few of them I didn't feel come out much at all. Those were the ones more toward the middle part of the incision, but the ones on the very end low and end high felt like pretty strong bee stings coming out, but it really wasn't too bad at all. Made it through it. She put some antiseptic on there and some Steri-Strips, and these should come off pretty naturally, somewhere between a week and a month, depending on how much I get them a little bit damp or whatever. I'm not supposed to submerge my leg here for another month or so, but I can get it a little bit wet, taking a shower, that kind of thing. So when I was in talking to the physician's assistant, I had mentioned to him that I was really concerned about my flexion because of what had happened in my past with my ACL reconstruction and needing to have a manipulation under anesthesia, where they put you out, they force your knee to bend, they bust up the scar tissue, and then you go into PT every day and you keep getting that knee moving. And they put you in a CPM, continuous passive motion machine. So I told him that that was in my history, and I asked if he could go ahead and order a CPM for me now to help get the knee moving more and more continuously. This is a machine that was used a lot in the 80s and 90s and early thousands, but it's really not used much anymore. It's not a standard protocol, at least for my physician. So, but he said, if you think this is going to help you get along your way better, and another reason is I want to get to Florida here in about 6 weeks, so I don't want to have a problem with bending my knee get in the way for being able to go down to Florida when it's time. So he said, I will not say no to you. I will order you a CPM. So he wrote me an order, and I was able to call the rep that gave me the ice machine and get a CPM ordered. It took a day to get it to me, but Tuesday, the day after my post-op, in the afternoon, the rep came with the CPM over to the house. I had a space all set up for it where I can relax, I could sleep, I could watch TV, and I can just stay in there and bend the knee back and forth. So the protocols for the CPM, on the minimum, you want to be in it an hour at least 3 times a day. And my physical therapist said actually between 4 and 6 hours a day is optimum. And the rep said to not push it to really intense pain, but just to push it to a nice stretch each time it goes back and forth, bending your knee for you. Also, you got to make sure that that doesn't take the place of your regular exercises that you're doing, which for me, I'm going to do my regular exercises too, for sure. So my physical therapist said to get kind of aggressive with the CPM, because now that I'm in early stages of week 3, most of the excruciating pain is behind me, so maybe I can push it a little bit. So I've been using that CPM for the last couple of days, and I'm hoping when I go to physical therapy today, I'll have a little bit of improvement in my knee flexion. So I hope I have a good report for you coming back from that. I have a little bit of a setback, and it's really interesting. It's my left ankle. So about 5 days ago, I started getting some really severe ankle pain. And when I looked down at my ankle, I could see that I had a lot of blood pooling and bruising and swelling down in my ankle. And so I figured it must be from all of that. And so all I've been able to do is some just easy ankle pumps in terms of movement of my ankle without really excruciating pain, which is making it harder for me to walk correctly and to weight bear. So I think the reason for this is twofold. It is because of the blood pooling down there, the bruising from all of the blood that has descended with gravity down toward the ankle. But the second reason, my doctor, my surgeon, Dr. Jeffrey Mayer, I'll throw that in there, he said that it's likely because my knee was so crooked with a valgus knee, I had that severe knock knee, that my ankle has been out of whack for a couple of years, or more than that. This probably started happening 15 years ago gradually. But in the last 2 years, for sure, it's gotten worse. And it's made my ankle have to compensate for the way my knee was positioned. So now that my knee is back to straight, my ankle again is having to compensate, but instead of gradually, it's having to do it right now. And so this could be kicked back from the alignment and adjustment of my biomechanics. Either way, the ankle has been really painful for me, and I've just been trying to do the best I can to do my ankle movements, circles, pumps, little light general stretches for the calf, and hopefully that'll get better soon, because it really kind of has prevented me from walking properly, but I know I'll get there. So that's kind of the update. I had no idea what a full-time job that this rehabilitation was going to be from this knee replacement. I am doing something every hour, unless I'm trying to sleep, to either ice my knee. I'm supposed to do that 20 minutes on the hour. I'm supposed to elevate the knee to get the swelling and the fluid to come back down. I'm supposed to do that about 20 minutes on the hour, and then to do my exercises, then to do the CPM, then to work on bending. It is continuous. So if it takes me a while to get another video out, just know that I'm doing okay. I'm trying to keep working hard and keep moving forward. So thank you to everybody who sent such nice, encouraging comments. And my heart is just so full of gratitude for all of you. I appreciate you so much. My family, my sweet kids, my sweet grandsons, my mom, my sisters, my cousins who have reached out, then all of my friends, and on Facebook, high school friends have been reaching out to me, all of my participants from the Y in my Pilates Reformer classes, and all of my Lisa Bug participants, which is my online platform of fitness. So I just appreciate you all so very much. Sending my love, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Take care.